Well, hey everybody. Wife and I are out on a road trip heading to Red Cloud Mine. And there's a bunch of trails along the way, like this one, the Painted Desert Trail. I figured I'd come over here and have a look. Interesting. Length 1.3 miles. Probably be a fun thing to do at some point. Painted Desert Wildlife. Cool. That's the one I'm looking for right there. Imperial National Wildlife Refuge. That's where we are. Yeah, the drive so far hasn't been horrible. I got like 12 miles to the point on the map I picked, and still tells me I got 40 minutes to get there, so we'll see. But yeah, we're gonna keep on heading out the road and enjoy this. Well, we made it about an hour, another 10 miles. This is the Red Cloud Mine. Doesn't seem to be anybody around, so I don't know what's up with that, but I will recommend if you ever drive out here, you need four-wheel drive, really good ground clearance. I actually hit a couple times in the Jeep, high centering. And yeah, better tires than I got would be probably pretty good too. Some of the road is all just through washes and such. Beautiful country though. One of the reasons I do love having the Jeep, that's for sure. Yeah, I got a whole bunch of no trespassing signs up. Any visitors got to be escorted, but there doesn't seem to be anybody here. And just about a quarter mile back, we just entered a Bureau of Land Management, which is pretty cool. And yeah, this road just keeps on going for miles and miles and miles. Probably doesn't get any better. Yeah, I'm kind of bummed that there isn't really a visitor center or anything out here, but we never saw a single vehicle on the drive. Now we got to do the drive back, which will be interesting and fun probably. Through the washes, it's loose gravel and sand, so I usually just drive a little faster. I don't like to, but get through the bumps a little easier, a little more fun. But yeah, they mind gemstones out here, as far as I can tell. And yeah, really wasn't enough information on it. Interesting piece of metal. All kinds of pieces of metal out here. Garbage. Wow. Yeah, how they find this stuff out in the middle of nowhere is crazy. And somebody stumbles across a really nice rock or something, and next thing you know, they're digging, you know. I might find a place on the way back, because we're just gonna turn around and go back. We're already two and a half hours in on this drive, so it's crazy fun. Beautiful scenery. The mine itself is pretty good size. You can see the slag hill over there they have. Really, I don't know, it's just a different color of rock. I'm seeing a little bit of quartz on the ground, stuff like this. Not a whole lot, but I imagine through these hills there's probably more. Looks like they just dump pile here. Looks like they got a lot of erosion issues. As far as this looks like it's all running off from the mine. Go over here and see if we can see into the area. Oh. Yeah, it's like mud, but it's hard. Yeah, this is the area. Interesting. I'm not sure where the mine or the mine shaft is. Really couldn't tell on Google Maps. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go, probably close to down where the BLM sign was and park for a little while and roam around. See if I can't find any rocks. You never know. Oh, that was loose ground. At least today I got some new hiking shoes and I'm testing them out. Yeah, I'll go check it out and get back to you. Well, we drove back a little ways and we're at a wash down here below the mine. Been seeing a lot of that, donkey poop. Haven't seen any donkeys though. Or horse almost, it's hard to say. But we noticed when we were driving up that there are a couple of these holes where people have obviously been digging. There were some bigger ones. Looks like they've been digging through granite. Keep my glasses off. I don't know how well the camera is going to pick up anything in here. Yeah, it doesn't go very far. Oh, definitely a crawl in. Yeah, from the looks of the ground, it's granite, so I'm not sure what they're digging for. Hard to say. I should have brought a headlamp. There are some darker pieces of stone in here. Which is interesting. Yeah, lots of granite. As you can see, it's, a whole bunch of rocks kind of sedimented together. And they're pretty good too. Oh, get back out here and stand up and really look at the outside of them. Yeah, lots of quartz and granite mix. Wow. Pretty cool. There's another one up in front of where I parked. I'll have to check that one out too. Gotta watch where I'm going. That's a light rock. Doesn't feel its weight for the size. Interesting. Yeah, like I said, a lot of what I'm seeing out here is just the standard old speckled granite. Mix of quartz and granite. But I'm gonna venture around a little bit, check out this wash. See if I can find anything interesting. If I do, I will show it to you. And here's that other one. Looks like they had maybe a sign at one point, maybe not. Yeah, the same kind of setup. I do have my rock pick with me, but I haven't seen anything worth grabbing. So let's go on in. Well, interesting looking. Looks like there's spots where they dug out like a vein. Doesn't look like anything spectacular. Must have been something good. Dig a hole this big in this kind of rock. This will make a good shelter, that's for sure. Yeah, except for the graffiti, of course. But same thing, looking at the ground, it looks like mostly a granite type rock. Hunk of metal. So yeah, really hard to tell what they're digging for. If it was gemstones, you just keep digging, probably go for a day. I haven't found anything today, so let's dig somewhere else. But yeah, you never know the way these rocks are formed. Could be anything. Like I said, they're pretty solid in there. But yeah, it doesn't really look like anything spectacular. Yeah, definitely put in the work. There's some quartz stuck in this, a vein of quartz right there. Interesting. Lots of little holes, but I don't know if that's from digging or just water. Oh. Ground's not stable, that's for sure. Glad I got my hiking shoes on though. Just looking at rocks, checking it out. Dogs having fun. Yeah, this is where we start driving out through the wash. And, you know, sections are about a mile long of that at a time. Get to the top of this little hill. Okay, sorry, it's kind of slow going because it's very loose ground. That and I'm, you know, constantly looking at rocks. Trying to see if I can find what they're digging for. Yeah, pretty decent hunk of quartz. Nothing spectacular though. Get on up here. Oh yeah. Yeah, from up here you can see the big old mound where they had to dig out from their mine. It's cool out here. I can see another hole over in the hillside over there. And we saw a few bigger ones that were fenced off, no trespassing signs, so we didn't stop to check those out. Judging what I'm seeing up here is mostly the granite. Looks pretty crumbly, but definitely got some sparkles to it. And broken glass, of course. Can't go anywhere without finding garbage. Alright, well, I'm just keep looking around for a few more minutes and I think we're gonna head back. Well, we're up above where I first hole I went into. And it looks like they dug their way down, or way up, I don't know which. Pretty good size hole. Probably only about, I don't know, 15-foot drop into there. So not too much. But yeah, it looks like there's been traffic going down through here. And dog. I've seen some donkey tracks too. That one might be good enough to polish. Keep it. Might have to chip it down a little bit more, but that's easy enough. Bjorn. Said some decent quartz. That's all I'm seeing so far. I believe the mine had wolfensite, or something like that. I couldn't pronounce it when I saw it, so. Looks like somebody's got a camp set up down below us here. Doesn't seem to be anybody home, but yeah, definitely a tent, chair. Nice little spot to camp. High enough you're not in the wash. Cool. Yeah, onward. Above that second hole, looks like they had a chimney pipe. So maybe it was a shelter for someone. Pretty cool. Yeah, I found a few rocks to pick up and tumble, see what they turn out like, but nothing spectacular. Oh, well, if it wasn't for the huge drive to get here, I'd come back. But it was a dang good drive to get here. Alright, I guess it's time to load up, get back through the road. And if nothing else, I'll end it here. If I find something pretty cool, I'll add more to this video. Thanks for watching.